The highlight of the holiday of Purim is the reading of Megillat Esther in public once at night and once during the day. The Megillah of Purim has its own special melody, just as the Torah has its melody, and the Haftarah has its, and other Megillot have theirs, and so on. But there are some very special features to the reading of Megillat Esther that I'd like to discuss in this video that make this reading even more festive and exciting. First, it's important to point out that the Megillah is written like a Sefer Torah with no nekudot and no trup signs, and therefore everything has to be memorized by the one who is doing the reading. I want that point to be made because I'm going to be showing words with vowels and with nekudot as if they were in the Megillah, just in order to illustrate my points. The Megillah begins with the story of the parties of Achashverosh and with the regular Megillat Esther melody. Vayehi bimei Achashverosh, hu Achashverosh, hamolech meho uviad kush, sheva v'esrim ume'a medina. But no sooner do we get to the 7th pasuk, which is talking about the vessels, the utensils used in Achashverosh's party, then suddenly there is a note of sadness, quite literally, that is brought in. V'hashkot b'chelei zahav v'chelim mikelim shonim. And the Midrash tells us that the reason why these words are read to that sad melody is because Achashverosh used the kelim of the Beit HaMikdash in his party, thereby desecrating them. Megillat Eicha comes up in the Megillah on a number of other occasions, and here they are. Right after Mordechai is introduced in Perek Bet, it talks about how he was exiled from the land of Israel by Nebuchadnezzar. Asher hogla mirushalayim im hagola asher hogleta im Yechoniah melech Yehuda asher hegla Nebuchadnezzar melech Bavel. As a side point, this is a pasuk which has the same 4 letters written with 3 different sets of vowels, 3 different words which are the same letters, just different vowels. Hey Gimel Lamed Hey. Later, at the end of Perek Gimel and the beginning of Perek Dalid, when Haman makes his decree and the Jews hear about it, Megillat Esther makes its longest appearance. Haratzim yatzeu dechufim b'devar hamelech v'hadat nitina b'shushan habira v'hamelech v'haman yashavu lishtot v'hayir Shushan navocha u'Mordechai yada et kol asher na'asa vayikra Mordechai et bigadav vayilbash sag v'ha'efer Say betol chayir vayizak zaka gedola umara. Then it switches back to the regular Megillah trop. Vayavo ad lifnei shar hamelach ki ein lavo el shar hamelach belavur saku v'chol medina umedina mekom asher davar hamelach v'dato magia. And then it switches back to Eicha. Evel gadol la Yehudim v'tzomu v'chi umispaid sak va'efer yutzah. And towards the end of the parak, when Esther agrees to go to Achashverosh, realizing that she will be lost to her people and to Mordechai forever, she ends her words by saying, V'chasher avadeti, avadeti. There are, however, also 4 very special festive psukim, which are called the psukim of Geulah, which are stages in the redemption of the Jewish people, which are read in a special way. First, the tzibur, the congregation, reads them, and then they are repeated by the Bal Koreh, the one who is reading the Megillah. And here's one example in Perek Bet. Ish Yehudi haya b'Shushan Havira u'shemo Mordechai ben Yair ben Shim'i ben Kish ish Yemini. When Mordechai becomes the viceroy and the Jews rejoice, 2 of those psukim are at the end of Perek Chet. And the second of those we know from Havdalah, Laihudim Hayeta Ora V'Simcha V'Sason V'Kar. And of course the final pasuk of the entire Megillah, like the psukim of other Sfarim, which are actually read twice with a form of repetition, is one of those psukim of Geula. Ki Mordechai ha-Yehudi mishneh lamelech Achashverosh v'gadol la-Yehudim v'ratzoi l'rob echav doresh tov li'amo v'dover shalom l'chol zar'o. There is one very exciting thing which happens in Perek Zayin, and that is the most rare Ta'amei HaMikra in all of Torah and Megillah reading. The Yerach ben Yomo and the Karnei Farah occur when Charvona points out the gallows that Haman had made for Mordechai. And here is how that pasuk would be read. Vayomer Charvona echad min hasarisim lifnei hamelech gam hinei ha'etz asher asa Haman leMordechai asher diber tov al hamelech gomed bebeit Haman gavoach hamishim amah vayomer hamelech tiluhu alav. Now there is a question. Some Ashkenazic communities repeat two of the words in the Megillah because they believe there is a doubt as to how those words are to be read. Sfardim have no such doubt, and they read them one way. And some Ashkenazic communities believe that it was a mistaken notion, and they don't repeat either. But the words are Vilaharog and Lifnehem. So they would say something like this: Lahashmid, Laharog Ula Abeid, Vilaharog Ula Abeid. And they might say Ve'ish lo amad lifnehem, Ve'ish lo amad bifnehem. Again, that's a very in-depth subject, and there is literature available to discuss why one would or would not repeat. Finally, there is a special way to read the 10 sons of Haman who were executed. That is Benishima Achat, in one breath, together with the 3 words before and the word aseret afterwards. And here is an attempt to do that. 500 יש ואת פרשנדתה ואת דלפון ואת אספתה ואת פורתה ואת דליה ואת ארידתה ואת פרמשתה ואת אריסי ואת ארידי ואת ועזת העשרת בני המן בן המדתה צורר היהודים הרגו בביזה לא שלחו את ידם. I hope this taught you some things you didn't know before, and that we all have a Purim Sameach.